Today I am explaining the DQ control of single-phase grid-connected inverter. I have already made a video on single-phase grid-connected inverter, where the controller was implemented in the alpha-beta frame. Now I will show you the modified controller which works in the DQ frame. This is the basic structure of single-phase grid-connected inverter. I am using an LCL filter for filtering out the harmonics in the grid current. Design of LCL filter, I have already explained in one of my previous video, you can check out that for more information. Now I will start drawing the controller block diagram. First we need to sense the grid voltage and transform into alpha-beta frame. Using alpha-beta voltages, we implement the PLL, single-phase alpha-beta transformation, and PLL implementation, I have already explained in one of my previous video. You can refer to that to know more about it. Alpha-beta voltages are then transformed into DQ voltages. Similar to the grid voltage, inverter current is also sensed and transformed into the DQ frame. ID and IQ are now compared with its reference values and given to the PI controller. Add VQ plus L omega ID and VD minus L omega IQ to the PI controller output. Now these outputs are transformed back into the alpha-beta frame. For the PWM implementation, we need only the beta voltage, and ignore the alpha voltage. Now beta voltage is multiplied with 1 by VDC, and given to the PWM generation block. So this is how we implement the controller in DQ frame, for single-phase grid-connected inverter. These are the specification of the inverter, that we are going to simulate now. These are the required blocks. First connect DC voltage source. Set its value 400. This is the input capacitance and set its value 500 microfarad. Now form the single-phase bridge using IGBT. This current measurement block is to measure the inverter current. Now connect inverter side filter inductor and set its value 4.06 mH. This is the filter capacitor, and set its value 6.01 microfarad. This is the grid side inductor and set its value 4.35 mH. This current measurement block is to measure the grid current. Now connect the voltage source. Set its magnitude and frequency. Connect a voltage measurement block to measure the output voltage. Name each PWM from 1 to 4. These are the required blocks. First we generate alpha-beta signals for inverter current. Set low pass filter corner frequency 1 by 2 pi into 50. Name the output as I alpha and input as I beta. Copy and paste entire block to generate alpha-beta signals for grid voltage. Change input and output from current to voltage. These are the required blocks. First we connect the PLL blocks. V alpha and V beta are the inputs to PLL. Set Kp and Ki values. Output of PLL marked as omega t. Now connect blocks to generate ID and IQ. These are the required blocks. First we connect the D-axis current controller. Here we set the reference for active current. Set Kp and Ki values for PI controller. Copy and paste entire block to form Q-axis current controller. Set reactive current reference 0. Final output of controller named as VREF. These are the required blocks. Now VREF, that is the controller output, is given to the PWM generation block. Here set switching frequency as 10 kHz for -1 to 1 triangular carrier signal. These are the final PWM outputs, and name it as PWM 1, 2, 3, and 4. Add a scope from library to view the results. Connect grid voltage and current to the scope. Now add a power guide block from library. Set simulation in discrete mode and sampling time 1 microsecond. Set solver type OD23T. And finally set simulation time 0.5 seconds. Now run the simulation. This is the grid voltage and current. But here the current is inverted with respect to voltage. So we need to change the sign of current reference. We'll make the reference -10. Now both voltage and current are in phase, and magnitude of current is same as the reference value. Now we try to generate reactive current. Set IQ reference 10 ampere. Here current lags voltage by 90 degree. So we are sending lagging reactive current to the grid. Now we try to send leading reactive current to the grid. For that, change the sign of reference value. So, the current is now leading the voltage by 90 degree. So we are sending leading current to the grid. This is the end of this presentation. Thanks for watching.